everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a follow-up to a previous video that I did. This is about a headband wig that I purchased on Amazon. Then I purchased a second color. Then I did a tutorial showing you how to shorten and thin it. And now I have two more colors to show you guys. So if you want to know more about this headband wig from Sapphire Wigs on Amazon, under $25, I have it up on my screen right now and it's like $24 and some change. I have it in 3 colors. I'll tell you all about it. Stick around. I said 3 colors. I meant 4 colors. All right, everybody, let me lay the groundwork here before I start showing you all of the different colors that I have. So I purchased the one on my head first, and I did a video showing you this piece. And people were so hungry for more information, and they wanted to know how to shorten and thin it because this is a very long wig. This one has been shortened and thinned. It's a very, very long piece, and I will show you that with the other 2 that I have. You can see, like, I can barely get my arms up high enough to show you how long they are. And so then I did that Tip Tuesday, but I did it with another one. So the one on my head I used as a practice to practice shortening and thinning it. Then I did this one on video, and I totally forgot to put this on at the end. Some of you called me out on that, rightfully so. So I will be putting this one on as well to sort of show you what that looks like. Now I thinned this one a lot more than I thinned this one. So this one is not perfect yet, but let me just tell you a little bit about the construction on these, then I'll show you the other colors. So this is considered a headband wig, and it comes with a headband. Now the headband is a little bit interesting because it velcros in the back. Let me see if I can get it apart. Strongly velcros in the back, so you can actually velcro it and make it a little bit snugger around your head. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this headband. It's very hard to work with that Velcro because the hair keeps wanting to get stuck in it. That's one issue I have with it. The second thing I have is it's just not super, it doesn't give you good coverage. It's not super realistic. If you wear this just with the headband, I think you'll be able to tell that you're wearing a wig. Anytime I purchase a headband wig that has a headband already on it, I always cover that headband up with my own headband anyway. So it's not that big of a deal, but let me show you what I did. So I did promise you guys that I would see if maybe the headband could be cut off without damaging the integrity of the wig. And my answer is, it sure can. So I cut the headband off. Let me show that to you because it's so dark it might not show up. So basically, I just cut it off right at the cap where it connected. I just used a scissors and cut it all around. There's no headband in the back, no Velcro in the back. It's fine. It still fits me fine. And I covered it up with a headband anyway, so it was more in the way than anything. So if you purchase this wig because of my video, know that if you don't like that headband, you can cut it off. If you like it, then leave it. It's no big deal. And I only cut it off on that one. I haven't cut it off on this one yet. So this one's still on. So let me show you how I put this on because the headband is kind of a pain. So I just make sure that it's cinched up in the back with the Velcro. And then I just stick the headband over my head first. Then I pull the wig up over that. And then I adjust the wig in the front. So that's my workaround with this headband. I'm having trouble getting it. That is a pain. I think it works so much better without that headband. See, it wants to tuck underneath and everything that I just would rather not have it on there. So if it bothers you, cut it off. It won't do any damage whatsoever. And you can see, it just to me doesn't look super realistic. So I just take a headband. I have so many cloth headbands. I actually have an Amazon store that I have linked in the description of this video where every headband I've ever bought that I like, I have linked there. So please go check it out. I've got cloth headbands. I've got other kinds of headbands. I have clips and all kinds of things bookmarked there. Everything that I've tried that I love, I stick it there to help you guys. But then I just throw the headband up over it. You can keep it a little bit over your ears or you can tuck it behind your ears, whatever look you're most comfortable with. I typically like to tuck my headbands behind my ears That's just my preference, but I know some of you like to put it over your ears. It's just total preference. It doesn't matter. So here is the one that I modified on video. I will link that video in the description for you. If you watched that video and were one of the ones super disappointed that I didn't put it on afterwards, here you go. This is how it is. And if you didn't see those videos, please go check them out. This isn't as much a full review of this piece as it is just giving you guys an update and showing you some other colors. But I will just tell you, this is one of the highest quality cheap wigs I have ever purchased. And this is not just my opinion. I probably have heard from 75 of you who have purchased this wig since I started sharing it on Instagram and here on YouTube, and every one of you is blown away by how amazing these fibers are. They are soft, they are silky, they feel wonderful, they're not dry, they're not like doll hair. I am blown away by how awesome this is. So if you are wanting a headband wig, do not hesitate. Even if you're not sure if you'll like headband wigs, it's $25 if you have Prime. I think a headband wig could come in handy for every person, every woman, because you never know if you're going to be in a situation where you need to wear a wig, but you're worried about the wig getting ruined. Or if you go on a boat, or if you go to an amusement park, you can throw a headband wig on and just not even think about your hair. Now, some of you wanted me to show, again, some styling with it. I did in my initial review put it up into a messy updo. So really, I think the only rule with this one is you have to wear a headband with it. Doesn't have a finished front. You have to wear a headband with it. Other than that, you can put it in a ponytail if you want to. You grab my scrunchie here. And in the initial form of it, it's very thick. So it can be challenging to do this. If you find that, just go watch my tutorial. I show you how to shorten it and thin it. But you can put it in a pony. Just love it this way. And then you can maybe pull a little bit forward if you want a little bit more of a lift up in front. If you want it in a messy bun, all you have to do, and you can use clips too. If you're having trouble getting the hair to stay where you want it, a few claw clips can help. But the way I do my messy buns is I take my scrunchie, I pull it all the way through once, I twist it, and then I only pull it partially through, and then I twist it again. In the unthinned version of this, you can't twist it 3 times. It's too thick. And then I just pull it through again. And then I just sort of mess it. I arrange it, I mess it up, I pull some hair out here and there. You just keep doing it till you like what you got. Now I grabbed the wrong headband for this. This headband is skinny on one part, so it may not cover the back very well. I highly recommend that if you're going to get a headband, get one that's fat all the way around so that you can cover the back. So easy. So let's talk about these colors, so that you guys can have a good comparison of these colors. So the one that I just had on my head and the one I did the tutorial video with is called Natural Brown Highlight. It is a beautiful medium dark brown with beautiful like auburn highlights running through it. It's not dark. It's more of a medium to light brown with the highlights. I think the base is like a medium chestnut brown, and then you've got auburn highlights running through it. It's beautiful. Now, the first one that I had on is called Mixed Brown. So the difference, look at how much darker Mixed Brown is. Mixed Brown is the darkest one that I have gotten. I'll show you the other two as well. So we've got Mixed Brown, which is a blend of a medium dark brown and some beautiful lighter kind of auburnish highlights. Natural Brown Highlight, still with some of the auburn highlights, but a much lighter brown, as you can see. Now the next one I want to show you is just called Brown. So this one is brown. This one has no no visible highlights. It's not red. It doesn't really have red. I would say it is just a neutral light brown. So look at, this is the natural brown highlight. Brown. You can see this is not red. So if you're trying to avoid red and you don't like visibly highlighted hair, then maybe just brown would be fine. That's what it's called. It has no special name. It's just called brown. And then if you see it next to the mix brown, you can see how much lighter it is. And the last one is called brown with orange. So basically, it's an orangey brown, and then it's got really bright orange tips. This is what I would actually consider this a red. It's like a strawberry blonde. It's definitely like an orangey red with some strawberry blonde and then really light tips. This is a fun color. Let me throw this on. These are just so convoluted to put on. I'm going to throw this on because of the headband and all of that. Let me get it on and then I'll show it to you. And then you can see the actual length you will get if you get these wigs. Okay, so I threw it on and I just left the headband on that it comes with. This one is the brown with orange and it comes with a light colored headband. Now see how long? I'm way up on my tiptoes. You guys, it goes below my chest. And I am 5'9". I'm not short. It's very, very long. So if you don't want super long or you're short, and so this is even longer on you, again, go watch my tutorial. I show you how you can cut the length. It's not hard to do, and I appreciate that it gives us options. Now this one is out of the box. This is exactly, I haven't combed this. I've done nothing to this one. It is straight out of the box. Now, I've had 4 of these so far. Every single one of these has amazing hair fibers. They all feel so good. So this is the, like I said, it's the brown with orange. So it's a very much an orangey red. I mean, when you think about it, this is the brown. This is just the plain brown. I'm getting these all messed up, you guys. I don't know where the time goes in these videos, but they're just so darn long, and I don't know why. I don't get off topic. So this is the regular brown. This is the brown with orange. So I would consider this one more of like an orange, not like Crayola crayon orange, more like a red orange, like a true ginger. My daughter has red hair naturally, so does my husband, but he always buzzes his hair. And it's more of sort of kind of the orangish red as opposed to a brownish red or a blonde. That's sort of what this makes me think of. And then these really fun tips. But if you're looking for brown, this isn't really brown in my opinion. Now, let me throw on the brown. Let's just see if I can throw it on real quick and not have to stop the video. So like I said, you throw that headband over, then you pull the wig over, then you pull the wig up. It's really not hard. It's just that this headband can sometimes get tucked under funny and just doesn't always want to cooperate. But like I said, you can cut that right off if you don't want it, and it's not going to do any damage. So here's the brown. So just kind of a, you know, like a mousy brown, nothing fancy, no highlights or anything like that. So you don't have to worry. If you don't want people asking you where you got your hair done, you don't have to worry about that because this one just doesn't look super fancy. All right, guys, really quick. Let me just show you what I mean by this wig. And putting a headband on it will help hold it a little better. I do recommend that you wear a wig grip when you wear headband wigs. I think that they hold them on more securely. So definitely, if you don't typically wear a wig grip, I would with one of these. My favorite wig grip is by The Hair Grip, and I will link my review of that wig grip. There are differences in wig grips, and I love that one. All right, guys, so see, look at how long that is in a ponytail. The challenge with this one, because it's so long and so thick, not just this one, but all of these, is they get really heavy when you put them up. and sometimes it feels like they're going to pull off. Now a wig grip will help that a lot. I'm having a lot of trouble. It's just so long, you guys. Someone commented in my first video that I said it's so much hair like 10 times. I don't know if I said it 10 times, but I did say it a lot because it is so much hair. It is just so much hair. Now, like I said, this does not look realistic with this headband. But get yourself a thick headband or a bunch of them so you can change it up depending on what your clothes are. And then when you put that over it, it looks much better. And this gets pulled really flat because of the weight of this. If you wanted to sort of pump up the front a little bit, you could take a claw clip and sort of stick it in there to give it a little bit of a bump. And then also you can take a claw clip with it. If you just want to kind of grab a claw clip and stick it in there and then make a messy bun out of it, you can totally do that. I really think the sky is the limit with the styling with these. All right, everybody, I think this is long enough. It was meant to be a color spotlight for you guys, and I ended up telling you all about the wig again. So, brown, the color brown, just a plain, light, mousy brown. I don't say mousy as a slam. It's just kind of how people describe it. If you want something a little more dynamic, and you don't mind auburn, but you like the lightness of this one, then I would recommend natural brown highlight, because it's not a lot darker than this, but it's more dynamic. It's got some highlights, but it definitely pulls a little auburn with that one. If they're too light for you, go with the mix brown. Beautiful, rich brown with some subtle auburn highlights. It's super beautiful, really natural. And if you want something more red, more fun with those tips, especially if you do a messy updo and keep those tips out, then how about brown with orange? Let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope this helped you. Thank you, Sapphire Wigs. They sent me the brown and the brown with orange. I purchased the first two. They sent me these. Let me know if you want to see other colors. Maybe they'll send them to me. Thanks for watching.